I'm Louisa Mower and I'm the reading Dr. Berison Edmunds, which is a personalised tuition service, so I help children with their reading and writing difficulties. I'd got to the point with the business that I'd got really busy and I was just finding it really difficult to find time to do all the things for the business that I needed to, particularly things like social media and sort of streamlining all my systems and things that I've got going. So I really reached out at that point to Tracey and just got together and asked her how she could help with all of that for me. I think it's Tracey, it's Tracey in a nutshell, because it's what she offers as the business, and it's her in the nutshell, her business. It's her personality and her alongside her skills that she has as a VA. And it's things like your warmth that comes across when you talk to you, and we had an initial meeting and chat, and when I came away from the meeting, just felt like already something had lifted off my shoulders. The weight of all that stuff that I couldn't do and didn't have time to do just lifted, which was fantastic. And I just knew that I'd made the right decision to go ahead and find a VA, and particularly Tracey for that. So we're in the early stages of working together, but already I've got things scheduled that I just wouldn't have had a moment to do before. Everything's more organised. I'm already starting to see the benefits in systems are getting streamlined. I'm getting things online. I've not got bits of paper all over the place. My brain seems more organised because I know when and where things are going to happen and how they're going to happen. And I also know that Tracey's there to kind of support with that and give a nudge and a reminder of those sorts of things as well. So when there are some busy periods, I can go, okay, it's fine. I'm organised, I know what's coming up next, I know I've got those things that are going to help me with that thing. I think in terms of kind of the personality side of things, this makes a really big difference, because you have to be able to work really closely together, and you need to be able to trust that person, because you work really hard to establish your business and your client base and everything else, and you need to be able to trust somebody with all that stuff. I work for children, so it's all that safeguarding side of things as well. So then I can work with somebody who I can just rely on to do those things in a very professional way and be that sounding board for me and support me with growing the business is amazing. I think brain space, that's a real big thing for me. I felt very overwhelmed before Tracey came on board, and just didn't feel like I had the time, and I also felt a little bit like, not that I was failing, but I had a lot of things I wanted to do, but I just didn't have a time to do them. And I feel I've gone from managing the business to growing the business again, and really thinking about how I can refine things rather than just getting through every day to day, because I've got a plan in place and I've got the support in place to be able to do that now. Yeah. I think for me, it's that level of detail of knowledge you have on things. Sometimes I don't realise what I don't know until you say, oh, have you thought about that and thought about that? So sometimes you kind of have that thing that you focus on, but it's having that another opinion on those things and another way of potentially doing those things, because my background is not a business background, it's the teaching background, so I can bring all that stuff to the table, but it's all of the other things in terms of organisation, social media, all of those tools that I don't necessarily have that really support me. Cool. I'd say go for it, have a meet up, have a chat, and think about what you're really finding difficult, and talk about how Tracey can help with that potentially, because she's got so many skills and a huge knowledge base that really are amazing. So just go for it and have a go, and go and get in touch with her.